Yo, what is going on, guys? This is me, Jolts, and welcome back to another video on the channel, guys. In this video, I'm showing you how to do the Firebase Z Easter Egg on round 7 solo. Just a few things. First off, this is very reliant on good RNG. I will explain later on in the video, but you need really good RNG for this to work out. Second off, yes, this is possible on round 7, but the gameplay that I will be showing you is recorded on round 8. And I will explain why it's recorded on round 8 later on in the video, but I just made one really bad mistake. And you might be wondering why I didn't go into another game and try and complete this on round 7 instead of round 8. And that is because this took me around 40 hours to complete. I'm not even joking. I will put a picture up on the screen now that will show just how many times I have attempted this and how many files I have just from recording this video alone. But this is still possible in round 7 solo. Once I accidentally flipped to round 8, I didn't kill another zombie, so this is definitely possible on round 7 solo. One last thing, guys, this will not be a tutorial of the Easter egg, rather a tutorial on how to do the Easter egg as low of a round as you can on solo. Of course, I will briefly be going over the steps, but if you guys want something more in-depth, I'll put a card up on the screen now. It'll take you to my Easter egg tutorial. So if you guys do enjoy this video and you guys do enjoy me wasting 40 hours of my life trying to complete this, do me a huge favor and drop a like and subscribe if you're new. With that being said, let's jump straight into this video. Okay, so first off, I'm going to tell you the class setup for this Easter egg. For the primary, you can run anything that's weak. So you could run a weak SMG or a weak pistol. I personally went with the 1911 because I love the 1911 in this game. And for equipment, you want to make two different classes, one with Ether Shroud and one with Ring of Fire. This is so you can use the Ether Shroud to help get around the map faster during the Easter egg, but you can also use the Ring of Fire in the boss fight. But if you are going to run a 1911, you guys can go ahead and copy my class that I'm going to show you right now. For the muzzle, I have the SOCOM Eliminator. For the barrel, I have the 6.53 Task Force. For the body, I have the Ember Sighting Point. For the magazine, I went with the 14 round clip just because I like how the gun looks with the long clip. But if you don't care about how the gun looks, then go with the Salvo 14 round fast mag. And for the handle, I went with the SASR Jungle Grip. Again, this is because I liked how it looked. But as I said before, if you don't care about how the gun looks, then go with the Airborne Elastic Wrap. Okay, so once you spawn in, you guys can do one of two things. You can either do it the way I'm showing you in this video, or you can do the trick to temporarily bypass the first door. I'm not doing the trick in this video because I don't know if they're ever going to patch that, but while it's not patched, feel free to go ahead and do that. The only difference between the two is you'll have a little more time at round 5. I'll explain later on though. But anyways, go ahead and round 1, knife 5 zombies, go ahead and repair your max amount of barricades that you can. Kill the last zombie and prone in front of quick revive. You should have 1,340 points at this point. Round 2, you want to do the exact same thing. Repair your barricades, knife all the zombies. Once you end round 2, go ahead and enter the Firebase. And for the most of round 3, go ahead and stay in the helipad area. Right now, you need a minimum of 2,650 points. 1,000 for the first door, 1,250 for the second door, and 500 for the reactor. But if you can, make sure you go ahead and save a zombie so you can use him as souls for the reactor. But go ahead and take the left path that you see me do here. Make your way through the open lot area, make your way into the mission control room, aka the room where Peck is. And go ahead and prone in front of stamina for the final 100 points that you need to start the reactor. Now that you have a reactor done, go ahead and keep knifing all the zombies. And also make sure you only pick up nukes if you're either in between a round or the reactor finishes and all the zombies temporarily despawn. You need the max amount of points that you can get. Anyways, once this reactor finishes, it should be round 4. Go ahead and take the back way out of the mission control area and enter the scorched defense temporarily. And run past the barracks and make your way into the data center. Again, for the data center, make sure you do the exact same thing. Turn it on, prone in front of speed cola for the extra 100 points. Once that reactor is done, go ahead and make your way outside of the planning offices and go to the military command room through the sky bridge. Prone in front of Jug to grab your extra 100 points and turn on the reactor. Finish that reactor and go ahead and open up Pack-a-Punch. And while you're here, you should have enough points to buy Stamina Up. Buy Stamina from the Wonder Fizz machine and make your way to Peck and interact with him. Once they start their dialogue, make your way back to Ravenov and go ahead and kill every zombie except for 1 or maybe 2. Whenever Peck is done speaking and Ravenov starts speaking, go ahead and interact with Ravenov again, and after a certain amount of time, he will get you the key card. While he's talking though, the zombies won't come after you unless you try and kill them. So use this time to go ahead and start the Coffin Dance Easter egg. Just go ahead and make sure the bunny's looking at you, just to save some time. However, once he gives you the key card, go ahead and make your way through the equipment storage room, grab the first set of Truth Serum, go ahead and make your way to the Firebase, and once you get there, go ahead and make your way to the Colonel's office and pick up that Truth Serum, and last but not least, grab the Truth Serum that's in the engineering room. Now make your way to the field hospital and go ahead and start the mixing process. Once it's done, it'll spawn around 5 to 7 hellhounds. You just gotta kill the hellhounds and go ahead and pick up the Truth Serum. At this point, you should have enough to buy this door from the barracks to the helipad. Go ahead and buy that door and go ahead and place the Truth Serum on top of the AC. Now make your way and go ahead and talk to Peck and whenever he notices that the true serum's in the room, now's your chance to grab a couple things. First off, in the scorched defense area, make sure you grab the shovel. And second, if you want to get the free perk, go ahead and see if the head is in the scorched defense area. But once you do those two things, go ahead and make your way back to Peck, and whenever this line comes up, around halfway through this line, you will get the option to talk to Peck again. Go ahead and talk to Peck again, and make your way to the data center. There's a lot of dialogue here, so once again, if you guys care about getting the free perk, go ahead and check the 2 locations that are in the back of the data center. But once they're done talking, go ahead and grab your essence trap, and go ahead and pop your ether shroud right here what I'm showing you now to use this shortcut. Now you want to go ahead and hunt around for the first set of equipment that you can use for the first mimic. And if you guys don't know where these equipment can spawn, they can spawn in the motor pool areas, they can spawn in the military command room areas, they can spawn in the colonel's office, they can spawn in the sky bridge, they can spawn in the planning offices, and they can spawn in the room with the bullfrog and spawn. So whenever you see 4 pieces of equipment right next to each other on the ground, go ahead and run up to it, a mimic will spawn, go ahead and get that mimic down to low health, go ahead and throw your essence trap and capture the mimic. Now take him back to the data center and let the computer download the memory, and make sure you grab a second essence trap now. Now here is where the RNG comes into play. You guys want to make your way back to spawn and do the coffin dance Easter egg. Once you're in here, you can farm points for around 30 seconds I would say, and then shoot the 3 bunnies and grab your loot from the coffin dance. Now in case you haven't figured it out yet, the reason why I said you needed good RNG is because you need to get the Ray either from the trials, the box, or the coffin dance Easter egg. And it doesn't seem that bad until the game knows that you want the Reiki, so they will never give it to you. Now most likely the round flipped while you were doing the coffin dance Easter egg, so whenever you get out of the coffin dance Easter egg, go ahead and immediately look for the second mimic, get him low with your 1911 or whatever weapon that you're using, go ahead and trap him in the essence trap, pick him up, and take him to the data center. Make sure you pick up another trap as well. Also, if you guys are doing the free perk Easter egg, go ahead and trap a zombie in an essence trap and go ahead and place him in the field hospital, and make sure you pick up another essence trap. Now if you got the Ray K out of the coffin dance Easter egg, go ahead and make your way to where you haven't found a mimic yet, and go ahead and flip around there. If you did not get the Ray K out of the coffin dance Easter egg, now's your chance to go ahead and do some trials. My favorite trials are the ones that make you remain in the area as long as possible, and take damage and recover health. If you get take damage and recover health, you can get a legendary just with that trial alone. Right before the 10-minute timer is up for the round of flip, go ahead and make your way to the last area that you haven't found a mimic yet, and go ahead and end round. Once you get the third and final mimic, get him really low, go ahead and trap him in the essence trap, take him back up to the data center, and grab another essence trap. Now if you did that correctly, you should have gotten the memories for Sokolov, Brahms, and Zabine. Also, if you want to run Ring of Fire, make sure you go ahead and switch to a class that has Ring of Fire on at this point. Once the data center gives you the floppy disk, go ahead and make your way into the planning offices and place the floppy disk in the computer. And once the door to the Dark Ether portal opens, go ahead and visit the Dark Ether portal to make it appear. And once most of the dialogue is finished, go ahead and talk to Peck. Now is your last chance to do anything that you have to do. Also, if you guys haven't gotten a Ray K by this point, you have to restart. Anyways, once Ravenov gives you the key for the locker, go ahead and put the combination in and grab the part that it drops. Also, near the end of the dialogue guys, make sure you guys get one zombie trapped in an essence trap. Once you grab the part that the locker drops, go ahead and make your way outside of the field hospital and go ahead and do this crystal first. If you guys don't know how to do this, just shoot the crystal with the orb mode and run up to it and grab it before it teleports to another place. Once you get that one, make your way through the data center and go ahead and use the Wonder Sphere that'll take you to the jungle defense area. Make your way down the path that's second to the left and go ahead and dig up this crystal. This spawns like 20 to 25 hellhounds and 2 manglers, but there will be no threat to you if you have your Reiki. Once you finish that crystal, pick it up and make your way to the open lot area. You could either run to get there or you could use the Wonder Sphere. Go ahead and dig up the third and final crystal and go ahead and find the one that has no black smoke in it and pick it up. Once you get that one, make your way into the mission control area and place the crystal inside the reactor. Now make your way to the data center via the Wonder Sphere and go ahead and place the crystal in that reactor as well. Finally, make your way to the top of the data center and use the Wonder Sphere that'll take you to the jungle defense area. Go ahead and place your last crystal in the reactor in the military command room. And also guys, when the zombie breaks out of the essence trap, do not try and recapture him. This was the one huge mistake that I made in this run. I looked at him, he had a full health bar, so I said, here, I'll shoot him once. I shot him one time with my red 1911 and he died. Once you place your third and final crystal in, go ahead and make your way back into the Dark Ether room, and the Dark Ether portal will disappear. Now, after all that dialogue is done, go ahead and make your way into the planning offices. If you guys have armor, this will make this step a lot easier with a zombie on you. But look for the flag with the question mark, and go ahead and activate it once you find it. Once that's done, go ahead and make your way back into the Dark Ether portal room, and to the right of it, there is a computer that you can activate to go into the boss fight. As soon as you guys load into the boss fight, go ahead and pack a punch your Reiki as soon as possible. And if you guys can pull it off, buy Deadshot and armor. Now just go ahead and do the loop that you see me do here. When he does that attack where his mouth turns super red, go ahead and pop your Ring of Fire and get as much damage on him as you can. But just be patient. Make sure you guys don't rush this. You guys need to take this slow. When you guys are on this low of a round and you guys are this unequipped, you guys need to play super passively. But anyways, once you guys complete the boss fight, congratulations. You have done the Firebase Z Easter Egg on round 7. If you guys enjoyed the video, do me a huge favor and drop a like. Subscribe if you are new, comment down below if you guys have any questions about anything in this guide. If you guys haven't seen my tutorial on how to do the Demachina Easter Egg around 8, that will be on the end screen. Make sure you guys go check out that video. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and with that being said, this is Jolts, signing out. Peace!